Hey guys, I've participated in different activities and events for CAS, and I think I'm currently kind of on track as I have 4 activities right now, and I completed one of them, which is teaching drawing. And the remaining ones are ongoing activities, but it's gonna end soon as these activities last just about a year. So, to begin with, for creativity, I'm currently learning the drums outside of school. I've been playing drums since year 6, but I never really developed my passion for playing it until last year when I started playing in a band. I decided to challenge and advance myself in terms of skills and creativity. So I'll be having a lesson every once a week, and it'll last over a year. And I think I achieved most of my goals. Firstly, I think I improved my skills in the drum set. For example, the speed, tempo control, and the rudiments that I can actually apply in my playing. I also improved my creativity in producing my own music, which include grooves or fill-ins, etc. I also filmed myself playing drums covering songs, which recorded my progress over time, so I can see my improvements. And I plan to continue learning the drums as I have a lot of passion for music. So, in addition to creativity, I am also one of the leaders of the Photography and Production Club. I want to pursue a career in creative media and arts, doing creative work for a living, so I decided to take part in this club as I also have a passion for photography and film production. So for my goals, I wanted to teach my club members different styles and techniques of photography and filmmaking. So first term is mostly photography related activities. We purchased film cameras for our club members and taught them techniques of printing the photos with the chemicals and black box, etc. And for second term, it is mostly led by Nicolas Chan and I, which is the film production sessions. We taught our students different camera angles, lighting, importance of sound, and music, atmosphere, etc. And the students are separated in groups to produce their own skits and videos. Also, I not only wanted to teach, but also to develop and learn skills while teaching, and understand the responsibility and the importance of planning out the materials needed before each lesson. So for activity, I've been part of the football team since I was year 4. However, I've never played the defender at the right back position, as I'm more of a winger and a striker. Defender is a position that requires high amount of contact, so I have to improve my physique and different football techniques such as slide tackles, etc. And our team came 4th in the inter-school competition. Our performance was actually mediocre, so I think we can actually achieve greater results, so I'm looking forward to next year. This activity will last just about a year. So in terms of service, I was actually teaching drawing since November until somewhere around March, and as most of you know, I'm extremely interested in creative arts and media, as I've been learning arts and crafts since I was in kindergarten, and I would love to help out the teachers from the center I used to learn drawing from by educating the children different drawing styles and techniques. So for the goals, I wanted to learn to teach drawing. I think it's a really tiring process, as students wouldn't listen to me sometimes, but I think it actually helped me grow and develop my patience and grow into a caring person. And also, I actually developed a passion for teaching, as I can watch my student improve over time. Back then, when my students was actually pretty bad in November, but over time, he actually improved by a lot, and I think it's the biggest gift of teaching. And also, I wanted to help out the center by reducing the workload of the teachers, and I've completed this activity, so I think I'm pretty on track right now. Okay, so before the CAS trip, there was a CAS fundraising week, and I was in the calligraphy booth and I'm mostly involved in the planning, manufacturing, selling, and promotional video production process. And after a week of hard work and a week of selling, we managed to raise up to $20,000 of revenue. And through the week, I understood the importance of teamwork as we divided the labor into skills we specialized in. And I think I can improve by being more involved in the manufacturing process, as I only took part in the cutting part only. Okay, so I went to Malaysia, Taiping's orangutan sanctuary for my CAS trip. The trip exceeded my expectations. It was one hell of an experience. Firstly, I was afraid of the insects and was always paranoid about the buzzing and tickling when the bugs are around me. I ran around the place in the first day of the sanctuary because there were bees chasing me. However, I realized the bugs will be the problem for the following days, and I thought getting along with it will be the only solution. And secondly, I am an extremely hygienic person, and cleaning orangutans' cages and picking up their excretions for experiment was extremely difficult for me. I was afraid of the routine of cleaning I have to complete the next day, so I observed the other groups washing the cages. The following night I panicked, and I wish we were pardoned by them and not have to clean the cages. And I understood CAS is an activity for us to reflect on our weaknesses and develop new skills during the process. And once again, I thought getting along with the activity was the only way of me improving in the process. Next, I never had much contact with any animals, so I was extremely nervous when I was carrying the orangutans from their cages to the wild. Unlike the two problems I encountered above, I was still afraid of touching these animals, as I think the reason being is I've only had limited experience of being in contact with animals, such as dogs and cats and hamsters, etc. So I was unfamiliar with the interactions of the animals. Moreover, I understood the differences between in situ and ex situ conservation, as well as their benefits and cost. Ex situ conservation allows the orangutans to be familiar and aware of the environment once they're released and develop skills required to survive during the process. However, the sanctuary is unlikely to observe and take care of the orangutan all the time, as they are given the freedom to roam around the place, and injuries may occur without being noticed. And lastly, the most important part is I actually learned to work as a team and made new friends during the trip. We worked as a group to complete team building activities, cleaning and experiments, and this is an experience that I will never forget.